This looks ominous. Welcome back. It's time for what looks like a final boss. The portal, the arms. Ooh. Interesting, it's got wings. Okay, what is it? It is Anima Mundi. Yeah, it's definitely final boss time. The theme tune is playing in the background. Craft. I think Gralsritter is probably the best option here. I'm basically dead right now because there's no way I can survive. Don't try to go restart the whole fucking battle again. Everybody frozen. Such a bloody Vortex. I'm gonna go back. And now do a heal. Look up on you. Got the goal in this. What is it? Elements and 2 pieces. What we have, reach dark and light. What I don't think. You are professing. Gralsritter. Your one job is to keep him restored. Your one job is to go with stuff. Okay, now I need to fuck up. On you for sure. Right now you have darkness element only. What I'm going to do right now here is heal. As we once we zone capsule, I have 6 of them. Craft, Gralsritter. I'll still wait to start, that's good. Craft, professing. You'll eventually make you change your element there. Where's that, what are you? Inside. It's a big attack. I'm going to cast speed up on this. Look how many resistance ornaments. I'll do that attack right now. It's a big attack. This thing was happening against the world. Which vastly reduced the plate space. I think Gralsritter right now is probably the best option. And I'm going to use a Zen capsule, well. Should count none. It's my most powerful attack. I believe it's my fire one. Okay. We have. Here. Actually, cool, it's not doing anything in their turn, but it makes sense for what I'm doing right now. They still have no element of weakness. You're now weak to light pressure. Oh, no. How are we doing on those down patches? 2 more left. Damage this. Okay, how many those? Actual. Yeah. Okay, red. You are weak to... You think? You're dead. I still weak to gold and silver. Last down capture next. Something about down like this. Now Gralsritter. It's going to be a tough one. It's getting quite low. Almost to 10,000 now. And I think that might be it. Oh my god, I have to do a lot of editing to this video. Look at my clock. It's got to be the final boss. It's a big enough fight. Oh, it could have changed. How did we get here? This is where we fought the Gralsritter. This is a place I made with his input for saying farewell. I'm glad it ended up proving to be useful. Oh, Rufina. Back in your old night get up, eh? Finally free of Stigma's influence then. I owe that to you two and your friends. You deserve a lot of praise for overcoming so much on your way here. You knew what you were up against, you could have given up at any time, but you never did. I'm so proud of you. Rufina. We are just like I remember. So is the stigma completely gone? I'm afraid not. It still exists inside of me. Your victory earlier has allowed me to suppress it in there for the time being. But I won't be able to do so indefinitely. It will recover its power before long if it isn't completely destroyed. Oh. But how do we... I'm afraid someone's going to have to destroy it. I want someone to be you, Kevin. You can't mean to have him kill you. That's right. By killing me, the copy of your stigma will be destroyed as well. That's the only way to get rid of it for good and bring all this to an end. Doing so should restore Celeste's power. After that, I believe she should be able to return to all of you safely. Except let me just make sure. There's no other option, is there? None. This is truly the only way. Last time you had to do this, you were barely aware of what you were doing. This time, you would have such a luxury. How could you ask that of him? How could you make him do that again, knowing how much he suffered? And if he does that, he'll... I'm sorry, Ries, but this is the reality, and I need to be the one to tell him. I'll say it once more, Kevin. Kill me and go back to a real world with your friends. As your sister, as a fellow knight, and as a mother. As a mother? That's the last thing I'll ever ask you to do. It's amazing how someone can be so kind and yet so cruel. That's how you've always been, I guess. No, Kevin. Sorry, Ries. I'm going to have to take your sister from you not once but twice. That's what you got to do. But I'm doing it with you. What? Ries? I don't want to be left behind by you two anymore. I don't want to just stand aside and watch anymore. I've had enough of just waiting. So this is something that has to be done. And I'm doing it with you. I'm going to carry your sin with you this time. Hard to believe you were the same little glutton from 5 years ago. You've grown so much. You ended up studying under Iron too, right? Apparently had plenty to thank her for. Please. Are you sure that's what you want to do? I have no objections. I'll leave the decision to you, Kevin. How can we be okay with this? I should be one shouldering the burden. Me and me alone. You're a grown man, Kevin. Start acting like one, damn it. That's probably what I would say in this situation if she were with us. She's not, though. I want you to go with your heart. You always had a way of shaking the guy up. Come here, Ries. You hold my bowgun with me. I never considered that. Apparently it was even further from my goal than I thought it was. What do you mean? Listen, Kevin. You said earlier you wanted to try and follow in my footsteps, right? Not going to be easy, but it's what I want to do. If that's genuinely what you set your mind on, I can't stop you. But I can't say I recommend it. The path I walked was one fraught with pain, doubts and worries. I knew in my heart there was no way it was possible to make a world where everyone could be happy. Nevertheless, I dedicated my life trying to get as close as I could to that impossible goal, even if it wasn't easy. Bring it on, I say. I feel the same way. I want to follow in your footsteps too. I've never seen two people look more sure of themselves. And if that's what you want, that's really, really what you want, don't content yourselves with just trying as far as I did. Go further than me, try and reach a place beyond my grasp. Realise the future I never could, because I get the feeling the two of you might actually be able to do it. You do? Damn, that's a doozy of a task you're throwing us. But hey, I won't say no. Making it sound so hard just makes me want to pull it off all more. I promise I will. Just don't try and walk too fast and end up getting tired. Anyway, I think we've kept your friends waiting long enough. Kevin, Ries, pull that trigger. Okay, Ries, I'm right here with you. Let's just do it slowly. May Ados always watch over you both. Take care of her for me, Kevin. Thanks, I think, really. You take good care of Kevin, Ries. Stay close, okay? We will forever, so... Ah. It's okay, Ries. I'm sure we can do it. I'm sure we can realise the dream and reach a place she was always trying to get to. I'm guessing that when we do, we'll find her there waiting for us. So it isn't the end. We'll see you again. Kevin Reese. Hmm? Huh? Where are we? You really scared us, you know? After battle finish, you suddenly fainted without warning. We fainted? I imagine she summoned your spirits to an area of her creation, leaving your bodies behind. There you are, Celeste. I felt the return of my power a short while ago. Did something happen? Oh. Actually. I see. She must be an incredibly strong person. I may have never had a chance to meet her, but she sounds like someone I would like to talk to. That being said, there's no longer any time to waste. Now Phantasma has once again lost its master, it will revert to being unstable once more. This castle would be no exception. I imagine it would disappear before long. Same would likely be true of all the planes. Are you really surprised, Estelle? You know how this world works, it was always likely a possibility. If you knew all this already, why's the first time we're hearing about it? Which holy do I say? Can you enter the gates of heaven from here? As in ones with testaments? I believe so. From my recollection, we have a counterpart to the gates of Gehenna, connecting the world in which you reside to heaven above. Replica was prepared for us in the area we stand. I can only assume one who created them was the woman who bade you farewell. When we pass through there, we return to our own world? Though perhaps seeing is believing. Wow. If we walk through here, we can go home. I imagine you'll appear somewhere near where it was when you were first drawn in here. Those who are on airships likely to appear somewhere inside of them. I guess this is it. Indeed. What, already? We've been in here so long, my brain's having trouble processing. I was hoping we'd have time for one final feast, but I suppose there are a few partings in this world which would allow us good fortune. You're probably right. Well then, allow us to be the first to take the plunge. Why? At this rate, we're going to be here forever because no one wants to be the first to say bye and leave. What Zin said. So, as the eldest members of the group, we thought we should be the ones to take the initiative. Thanks. You guys are alright, you know. Nothing compared to the kindness you showed by welcoming me into your numbers. Because of you, I was able to achieve something truly important. Just know you have ours. I don't know what we should have done without you. We may have to part from now, but I imagine your work would always bring us together in the future. Can't wait to see you again. I'm honoured you would say so, Your Highness. Should you ever require my services, please don't hesitate to call me. As for me, well, it's great to get to see you all again. Didn't have a picture having a reunion like this, but glad it happened. Next time I get some free time, I'll have to pop over to Liberl. Or, you know, you're welcome to swing by Calvard. Killico and I would welcome you again. Really? Well, I'll start making preparations for my visit. You're not doing anything until you finish a mountain of homework. I'm sure me and Reese will eventually make our way there once the work comes a knocking. I do hope that day comes soon. Well, I think that's about everything. Let's go, Colonel. Honest now. Now you've started calling me that? Well, I suppose being referred to that in this way probably may not be so bad. Perhaps we should be the next to leave then. You? I feel as though the longer I stay, the less I want to leave at all. It'll be the best for me to get this over and done with. So this is farewell for now. For now. I was only expecting you to hang on a little longer, surprised. Oh, Joshua, you twist my arm. How I crave whisking up as a prince and taking you back with me. It reminds me of a body creep. I don't think I'll ever be able to believe what this guy is actually royalty. Olivier. Huh. Truth be told, honestly, I never thought I'd be blessed with an opportunity like this. The thought of it coming to an end is making me uncharacteristically emotional. Certainly a new side to you. Before I go, however, I do want to give you some serious thought to what I said, Shara. Well, I do realise it was brazen of me to ask. You wouldn't deny me with Joe believing one day you may say yes, would you? I swear, you're unbelievable. Alright, I will. You'll have an answer someday. In the meantime, you better work hard at what you need to do. What's this about? I think we're missing something pretty big. Yeah, something interesting happened right under our noses, didn't it? For my part, I'd like to thank you all. I feel that this experience has been allowing me to improve my swordsmanship. Last warning, fear the Empire has some truly stormy times ahead. I'm advising against non-essential travel there. Please be careful. As long as the idiot pulls his weight, we should be able to avoid all the worst case scenario. I feel the Empire may have some 40 times ahead. I feel I may need some cold steel soon. How tragic it is that you trust me so little. But they do love to say that people bully those they love the most. I went until our next meeting. You two next, huh? Yeah, this is it. Most of the people here I could go and see must set my mind to it. But as for you two, Estelle and Joshua, take care of that journey. There's no need to send too many of them. It won't be easy for you to reply to each of you. There seems to be a lot of maintenance work going on with your book communications. If you really need me, just get in touch with Grancel Branch. You can always get in touch with us if you need the same way. Kind of sucked not to be able to see you again for a while. Especially sucked not to be able to see Ren or Tita. And you, Ries. Me? I was really happy to get to know you now. So if you ever come to Liberl again, for work or whatever, come see me. I'll give you a scoop on what all my favourite ice cream spots are. I'll be happy to accept the invitation. Coming to Liberl is now my top priority after leaving here. Let's forget about work now. And at least you'll be easy to see again, Tita. You'll be able to pop over and message you anytime your scary boy toy is not hovering over you. Don't you even think about it, kiddo. How serious am I it is for me to know? Okay, one more thing before I go. Say, Ben, do you like Estelle and Joshua? Or don't you? Yeah? That's what matters the most. I want you to keep that question in mind as a favour for your big sis, Annalise. What do you mean? I expect a bajillion hugs next time I see you. I'm not going to let you get away. Alright, I think we've hung around long enough. See you later. I think it's going to be the royal duo next, or the tomboy. Okay. Oh no, it's A-gate. Might as well be the next one step up. This is it, huh? Time to say farewell. I miss you both so much. You too, Ren. You mean it, Tina? I can't say anything about provoking like Annalise, but I don't have the power to chase after you like Estelle and Joshua. But I'll always be waiting. I'll always be waiting for the day you three come back to Liberl together. It's okay to hope for that, right? You can do what you like. As long as you're not getting sloppy with finishing your ubble gear, you better finish that. Panamara welcomes all challengers. I will. I swear, kids are violent these days. Like Sarah said, you guys take care, yeah? Especially you, Estelle. You ain't a rookie now, so make sure you start looking before you leap. You just try not to fight with Tina's mum every second, okay? I'm not the one picking fights, she's the one who was trying to make me like my life hell. Always dead red and going back and getting blamed for Tina ending up here. I'm sure she'll find some way of pinning it on you. You're only laughing because you won't be receiving the end of it. One last thing, I've got something to say to you. First time I met you, I thought you were some catchy weirdo, but you showed some real guts this time. Good on you. Did I say something funny? No, I just thought I never saw a day would come when you praised me, like, at all. I brought that on. No real reason. Just my way of saying, keep on trucking, I guess. Why do a conversation like these always end up so awkward? Are you ready, Tita? That marks our turn, Julia. And Sieg, of course. Chloe. Guess it's a goodbye for now. Afraid so. There's an opportunity I never expected to be blessed with. I owe Aidas my deepest thanks. Keep writing to you, Chloe. Count on it. I won't get my hopes up next letter will be anytime soon. Oh, Gisette? What's up? Really enjoyed spending time with you. I'd love to have the opportunity to hang out again. Sure, make it happen. We have a few hobbies in common, so I bet we could talk for hours and hours. Work and me and have to go to Grancel a lot anyway, so we get a chance. But looking forward to it. You really feeling jealous like you got nothing in common with her? Maybe you should try taking up baking or handicrafts. Can't wait to see the efforts of someone with all the creativity and dexterity of a drunken pom. Wish I could disagree, but you totally got me. It's okay, Estelle. No one's good at everything. Please don't feel obliged to say anything to me. I'm not your ancestor, but merely a sentient replica of her. Even so, I still wish you could have had the opportunity to meet my grandmother. I'm nowhere near as capable of intelligence as she is, and after meeting me, I can only imagine you must be so disappointed. It's almost eerie how much you remind me of myself in that regard. I do? How? Imagine your grandma must feel the same way. There's nothing to be ashamed of if you don't know which way you'll go sometimes. Just follow your heart and it will never betray you. One day you'll be able to spread your wings wide and fly, I'm sure of it. Thanks for your words of encouragement. We should be going. Before we do, after we return, Kevin, I imagine things will be more than a little chaotic, so we should require the church's help again. I expect you to be there for us. We're getting in touch with a congregation for sacraments after I get out of here to decide what to do next. Take care of yourselves. Well, I'm up. I'm sad Gisette has to go alone. I'm glad we have this time to have it, Gisette. You're going to try and force yourself to say something emotional, save it. I don't want to hear it from you. Oh, that's real swell. If it looked like you and Joshua were finally breaking up, I was going to use this chance to take him from you, but if only I was so lucky. Actually, want to come through a gate at the same time, me, Joshua? Maybe we'll reappear in the same place. I'm on to you, Missy. Hands off. Did you guys really have to fight this way? You stay out of this! Damn. This is a pathetic spectacle. But you know something? It was fun being here with Stella in a way. Yeah, I can say that too in a way. Don't overdo it. That business of yours. Your line of work's like ours. You gotta look if you get yourself sick. Right back at you. You go causing trouble for yourself all you like. Just don't get hurt and don't go cause any trouble for Joshua. Don't we ever met two people who hate each other this much who are so similar? Anyway, I guess you get going, man. Be sure to write Joshua. Sounds like you two are going to have a work cut out for you. Take care, right? You okay, man? You've been kind of quiet for a while. Why? Why is everyone smiling? What do you mean? I mean, you're all saying goodbye, so, for you know, you might never see each other again. So why do you always look so happy? Everyone keeps saying we're sad to see one another go. Why don't you all just stay here then? As long as the garden's here, everyone can stay in Matoa's place and do whatever they want. We can laugh and have fun tea parties forever. So why? I get it. Hurts you to think you might never see him again, doesn't it? It hurts me that no matter how much you care about someone, no matter how much you want to be with them, you might never see him again, is that it? No, of course not. That's not even possible. Even when I heard that Lo was dead, that didn't hurt me one bit. I was sad, but it didn't hurt. That's because it's not the same. The reason it didn't hurt because you were able to accept Lo's death. When you knew there was no chance you'd ever be able to see him again, and that was why you were able to grieve. It's a case of knowing when you can ever meet some people you care about at the same time, and maybe you can't. In some ways, that's even more painful than never being able to see someone again. You're wrong. You're wrong, 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 wrong. Should I tell you then? Tell you why everyone was able to smile? I don't want to know. Don't need to know. Well, too bad I'm telling you anyway. Because no matter how much you love someone, or how much you hate someone, eventually you're never having to part from them. That goes to everyone, no exceptions. Everyone? Yep, even me and Joshua. Even if we get married, have kids, live the rest of our lives happily together, eventually one of us is going to die and leave everyone behind. We can't rule out the possibility that one or both of us might lose our lives in an accident. Every day you spend with someone could turn out to be the last. That's the reality all of us have to face up to and fight. And that's why we have to smile. When everyone smiles, we don't have to worry about the sad stuff. We can be positive together. We know we're not alone and everyone feels the same way we do. And best of all, it fills us with excitement and the thoughts of when we might be able to see each other next. So we put on our bravest faces and promise to meet again. Whether it comes true or not, when we go back to our lives and keep on going. That's what it is for everyone, I think. Is everyone really? Everyone. You too. So we try and smile, okay? Me? Maybe I can't promise we can be together forever. I can tell you that we really love you. That's why I want to watch over you, at least until you become a grown-up. That's what you want. And I'll do what I can to be by your side no matter what. And when you grow up, maybe you'll decide you want to do something with your life that means that we have to part ways. And if that happens, that's okay. If it does, we'll part ways with a big smile. How does that sound? Good? You don't need to decide what you want to do now. The choice is yours to make. We've already made up our minds what we want to do. We want to be your family, then. Like Joshua said, we can't force you if you don't want to be with us, that's fine. Dad's given us okay. All that's left is yours. Enough. Then? If that's what you want, then I'm going to run and run and run. I'm going to run so fast you'll never be able to catch me. So. We're ready for that. You can keep on running as long as it takes to make your mind up one way or the other. Just so you know, I'm really bad at knowing when it called it quits. You might be really good at playing hide and seek, but no hiding place can stay undiscovered forever. I hate you. I hate you both. But I love you both just as much. Oh. We finally got to tell her. We finally got to tell her how we feel. Joshua? You did great, Estelle. Still the hardest part's yet to come. Yeah. So, sorry for making you wait through that, guys. But now I think it's time we went too. Don't sweat it. You're not going to go back to chasing her the second you get out, right? Good luck, don't give in. Sure it'll work out. And regardless, his blessing be with all three of you. And we're praying that the three of you will be all together when the meet comes. You should really ask something special. You're telling me. Just looking at those two, I can't help but feel maybe Athena's dream isn't so impossible after all. Which means the more we need to get working. Maybe this place won't have much time left. We can just leave now. Actually, just can't help but feel we've got something. Hey! Oh, You're awful. I was giving him a half-hearted explanation. That explanation was enough to allow you to reach here. A heck of a time getting from here. No directions. Groups of angels chasing me. Chariots. What's all shaking? Right, apparently this castle's going to vanish soon. Our door over there will let you return to our world. I'm out of here. But you played an important part. When you get out of here, be your enemies again. There's no harm in acknowledging that. Just don't go causing too much trouble out there. Not my words. I'll be back. Now, please hurry, as in a few more minutes before it disappears. I imagine I'll return to my lovely slumber, and I'll remain that way until this land of phantasma eventually finishes disappearing. After that, I'll finally be free from its duty. Thanks, I think. I don't know what words can express how grateful we are. May your dreams be pleasant. Thank you very much. After you've stepped through the gate, I will disable the Clues Cube's functionality. Power will never return again, so deal with it however you see fit. I know exactly who's going to be getting it. You thinking of giving it to Professor? You honestly think she'll let us slide if we don't? Especially after her daughter got caught up in it. Run, Reese, let's go. Let's go together. I've lost control, I think. I think I have a rough idea of the situation now. We've been able to confirm the safety of the 6 you mentioned. Prince Olivier Ries-Argent, Mulavander, Zin Zafek, Gisette Capua, Estelle, Joshua Bright, all of them have safely returned to our world. Really? That's a relief. I was able to confirm the safety of the ones who ended up in Liberl myself. Just those 6 I was concerned about, but... Well, I'm a 2 from my Ouroboros, but I'm not sure I even remember having a chance of checking up on those 2. Unfortunately not. Still, this certainly wasn't what I was expecting to happen when we gave that mission. The OEO left us a nasty little present, didn't it? That's one way of putting it. Either way, I'll give you my full report as soon as I'm back. I think on my end seems like it'll be a little bit longer. Hopefully not too long. Looking forward to it. And as you know, you've changed since I last spoke to you. I'm quite surprised. Huh? The Kevin I know wouldn't care to know whether or not those 2 have been involved with whether we're safe or not. Or rather, they'd try and suppress those concerns. You can imagine a lot must have happened in Miss Phantasma. That's putting it lightly. I feel you will do that once I get back. That's something I want to tell you on a personal level too. Oh, could I be curious? Regardless, I'm glad you 2 returned safely. Perhaps we should all get some drinks out together. I'd be happy to. Oh yeah, I've actually got something to ask you. Is it possible for Dominion to change their title? What's this now? I found something other than hunting heretics I want to do, you see. Didn't intend to fulfill my duties as a Dominion to a fullest. Don't worry about that, just... Commander? So that's a no, probably. Dominion wanted to change their title, eh? 1,000 years of Gralsritter existed. That's not something that's happened very often. It's not entirely unprecedented either. Go ahead and think of something fitting for yourself. If you fail to, I'll give you a new one myself as punishment. And trust me, you won't like it. If I'd known you were going to say that, I wouldn't have thought something before asking. I'd better get back to work and think of something cool. What do you think of Blue Shooting Star or Black Arrow? What's your good silence? Father Kevin, as your former instructor, allow me to give you one piece of heartfelt advice. Unless you want to live the rest of your life with an abject shame, and for love of Ados, get Ries to help you choose. Thank you for staying with Trials Must Go until the very end. But the story has told all it has to tell. There's still plenty more adventures to be discovered across the Zamorian continent. Save clear data and get free trophies. Hey! And that does it for Trials of the Sky 3rd. So thank you very much for sticking with me to the very end. I know this is a bit of a slugger video, but it needed to be. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye. Join me next time for some more Trials, but not Trials in the Sky. See you then. Bye bye.